Hi, everybody. So in our summer reading this year, it's going to look a little different. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to do our regular adventure programs on our Tuesday afternoons. So instead, I have these bags made up. We're going to have a different bag every week. I just need to know how many bags to make up by the end of the week prior. So the bags that we're going to open today, I needed to know how many people were picking them up by this past Friday. If you didn't get a bag, that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I will have links to as many materials as I can in the comments. So you'll know what was in the bag and you'll be able to print off your own. So you can still do the activities we're going to do today. So our first week, we are making bug hunting kits. It's a really fun activity to do over the summer. You can go check out all kinds of critters right in your own backyard. So if you have a bag and you haven't gone through it yet, you can do that with me right now. And if you don't have a bag, that's okay. Just have your parents use the links and you can get your own materials from this. So in the bag, there are some papers. The first paper on top says, make a bug hunting kit. And it goes over everything you need to make your own kit. So you need one somewhat larger container. So I have a box here, and you can decorate yours like I did. I put paper around mine, so it wasn't just a plain ugly box. A shoebox might work. Just some bigger box that you can put all of your other materials in. Then you're going to want to look around the house and find some kind of smaller containers or jars. Clear ones obviously are better because you can see what critters you catch through the jar. So I have a couple different ones here with lids that are clear. And if you have any or your parents have any around the house, baby food jars work as well. Anything around the house like that. You also want some thin pieces of cardboard for in your bug hunting kit. And you're going to also want to have a ruler. I have a couple rulers here, or a measuring tape, gardening gloves. You're going to have a soft paintbrush in your kit. And then some other things to maybe think about for your kit. If you have any good books you want to keep with you about bugs or insects, I have a smaller book here that's a guide to insects that'll fit in my hunting kit there. And something to take with you would be a camera or a phone to take some pictures of the critters you find. Other things that can go in your kit and are included in your bag. There are some blank stickers in here that you can use to label your jars when you find bugs. There's also a bug hunting book in your bag. And your bug hunting book has a lot of fun things in it. There's bug challenges, things to look for as you're bug hunting. You can also design your bug hunting kit on paper before you create it. And then there's things to do as you're hunting for bugs. How many bugs did you find? How many of which types? You can sketch your favorite. And it explains different types of bugs as well. There's also some fun things in the back that you can check out. There is some coloring and some puzzles too. So you'll want to have this book with you when you do your bug hunting. And also in your bags are magnifying glasses. And these are going to be great when you want to see those little critters just a little bit closer. So on bug hunting day, you need to decide if you're going to actually physically capture bugs or if you're just going to take pictures and maybe some videos. If you're going to capture bugs, the best way to do it, And I have some little critters here. You're going to take your container and your cardboard. You can trap your critter underneath, and then you slide your thin cardboard under, and that's how you get your critter into the jar. Okay? It's also why you have your paintbrush, because you might just want to give him a little bit of a nudge with your paintbrush, gently, to get him in the jar. And then last thing you need to decide is if you're going to keep the bugs for just a day and then release, and that's pretty much what I would recommend, or if you're going to keep them just a little bit longer. For a day, you don't have to do anything special. If you're going to try to keep them just a little longer, you're going to need to make sure that your jar has some holes in the lid, and your bugs are also going to need some vegetation, some food sources, leaves, and maybe water. The other side of this first page is a bug hunting bingo that you can play as you're looking for bugs. The second page in your bug hunting bag is telling you how to construct a bug hotel. So bug hotels are built in places where bugs might not be as obvious. You might have a big backyard and you can find bugs everywhere. But sometimes if the environment doesn't have enough natural places to explore, you can create a bug hotel for them to stay. They provide places for bugs to cozy up and call home, especially over winter. We're not there right now, but this is a good idea to think about in a few months. You can make a bug hotel as big or as small as you want, and there are lots of different options for how to make it and what types of materials to use. And that's on this second sheet in your bug hunting kit. So the only things left in our kit here, there's also a pencil. You can include that in your kit. You'll need something to mark down your observations. And just for fun, there's a little craft bag to make a bug. There are some different shapes in here that you can use to create a bug any way you want, and you can decorate that. So I hope you enjoy everything in your bug hunting bags, and I hope everyone is registered for summer reading. If you're not, you can register online and participate that way at svcl.readsquared.com. You can track your reading and your activities online. If you're using that, there is an option on there to mark that you've watched this video. The code word is bugs. There's also a link to a bug and insect trivia game. And if you enter that code and if you play that game, that will get you some extra points to put toward your end of summer prize dollars, which we are keeping track of, and we'll have a prize store open at the end of summer. If you'd like, you can still participate in summer reading using paper forms, and those are available to pick up at the library curbside during our modified hours. So if you want next week's bag, be sure to register by the end of this week and check in next week to watch the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good week.